Good evening, 6:10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on this Wednesday, February 1st, 2023. I'm XRP Future Millionaire, and I reside in the great state of Michigan. So we have a lot to talk about in today's update. First things first, we'll talk about how the Fed raised rates by 25 basis points. Whether they had the understanding that this was going to happen to the US dollar or not, your dollar lost 1/102 of its value today. So if you had 102 $20 bills, now you have 101 in value. So that's how much you've lost in your purchasing power today, which means if you hold gold and silver bullion, it's doing great. We're going to go into the difference today between XRP with investment versus swing trading, and why I personally feel XRP at these current levels are not meant for swing trading, but for an investment into your future and to build a future portfolio when it is a position that it's 80% cheaper than it was in the high of 2021 at $1.98. So with that being said, if you had 10,000 tokens, it would cost you about $19,800 when it hit its high. Right now it'll cost you $4,140 approximately. So a savings of just over $15,650 approximately. So you're over 80% saved. So I'm going to show you why it's important to use it as a time to invest and not to actually swing trade, and how you can actually build your portfolio right now with 20% on the dollar. And then if it gets to sub 20 cents, we ultimately hit those lows that we're looking for, we can use the other 80% after already having a full portfolio that we would have had at the top, simply by selling and starting to stack when it's 80% or cheaper. The bottom line here is we're not looking to stack our portfolio all the way at the extreme lows, because we don't know if they're ever going to get there. I think they're going to get this sub 20 cents. I'm not a financial advisor, and I don't know the future. All I can do is give you my best estimations on the chart. But what I can tell you is the market manipulation is strong. Going to a 25 basis point rate hike leads credence to what I've been saying about stacking the portfolio when we have the chance here, sub 50 cents, sub 40 cents, especially sub 50 cents, 40 cents as well. But as long as you can get 2 to 1 on your XRP, if you're looking at it from $1 to $2, that's a 2x. $1 to $10, that's a 20x. But 10 to 100, even though that might be a 10x, if you bought it at 50 cents, now you see where I'm going, or cheaper. We have to figure out where the disconnect started, because when I was doing this live in front of each and every one of you in 2021, we would have all killed for 41 cents. This is the stacking phase, folks. I have 4,086 XRP sub 40 cents, most closer to 30 cents. But in no way am I close to being done. I only had 7,200 tokens in my past life with XRP. Now I've got all of those except for 3,200 back, well, 3,100 and change. But I've got it at 20% the cost. I also have 4.2 times the amount of DGB I had for 24 times cheaper than what I paid originally. Same logic with Zill. I got it for like 13 times cheaper than I bought it, and I have 1.8 times what I had before, and it cost me, like I said, like 13 times cheaper to buy it. That's how I bought my DGB back. That's how I bought the algo. I bought XDC, and everybody in the Telegram knows, but you know now too, I bought 10,000 XDC when it dipped down, and it was 88% down in the last 1 year. It's come up a little bit from where I bought it, but the point is it's there for everybody on Tom's Army. I talk about it in here. So first things first, we're going to get on the same page. Everybody's going to understand, and I'm going to show you why it's important to invest and not swing trade in XRP or your favorite crypto or gold and silver at this point as well. You can use that. But right now it's about XRP and your ISO and Internet of Things coins in particular. So I'm going to show you the difference real quick between swing trading and an investment. So an investment and swing trading are two different approaches to trading and investing in the financial markets. Investment is a long-term strategy where an individual buys and holds onto securities such as stocks, bonds, or real estate, with the aim of growing their wealth over time through capital appreciation and/or income generation. Swing trading, on the other hand, is a short to medium-term trading strategy where a trader buys and sells securities within a few days to several weeks in an attempt to profit from short-term price movements. The objective is to capture gains in a stock within 1 or 2 weeks. In summary, investment is a long-term strategy focused on wealth building, while swing trading is a shorter-term strategy focused on quick gains. So that's a basic synopsis of what both are, a little bit of info. And maybe in a past trading cycle, I was into the 10 to 20% swing trades, but not in a building stacking cycle. This I approach no different than buying my silver stacking or my precious metals as the market is where it's at. I approach crypto the same way. This is the investment time. Things are 80% off right now, 78% on sale. So now for the next 22% down, you can buy it appropriately with your stack. Right now, you only need to use 20% of your XRP funds you would have used at $1.98. Therefore, you would have 80% on hand, assuming you didn't waste it at $1.98. From $1.66, you got 75% or 73%, which means you only have to use 27%. You see where I'm going here. So even if you use 27% of your stack, you should still have 73% plus if you've been acquiring funds. But I want to show you 5 reasons why it's a smart investment in XRP. And the reason why I would invest and not swing trade. And also the kind of people that are investing in XRP. These aren't swing traders. So 1, partnerships with financial institutions. Ripple has established partnerships with numerous financial institutions and payment providers, which could potentially lead to wider adoption and increased demand for XRP. It's a good reason to invest in XRP. Reason number 2, faster and cheaper cross-border payments. Ripple's technology aims to facilitate faster and more efficient cross-border payments, making it an attractive option for individuals who are interested in investing in financial technology. Good reason to invest in. We're not in a bull market. We're still firmly in a bear market. So you get very, very good deals right now as XRP is close to 80. It's like 79.6% off right now from the 2021 top. Let's not even try to figure out how far into the 90% we are if we go from the $3 plus top, the all-time highs, closer to $4. 3, growing interest in cryptocurrencies. With the growing interest in cryptocurrencies and blockchain technology, some individuals may view investing in XRP as a way to gain exposure to this emerging asset class. A great reason to invest in it in a bear market. And continue to build on it as we go down, if we go down. But we've got to have a firm grasp of where our buy-in is. It's that simple. You've got to have a firm grasp and starting point in it. There's nothing wrong with starting 79% down. And then if you go down, you buy from there. 4, potential for high returns. Especially in bear market settings like this, you build for the next bull run. Cryptocurrencies like XRP can offer high returns in a short period of time, which can be appealing to some investors who are looking for fast-paced, high-risk investments. So even for the swing traders, this is an appealing time because you can get some fast trades where it's going to be so volatile. You might be up 15% one day, down 60% in a week. But then you can buy more because you're only using a very small amount of your money to buy back your original stack because it's 78% off, 80% in most cases, which means you're going to have 80% of your funds on deck. Cold hard secret, if you're doing it the right way and if you're following my strategy, this is the position you're in. History doesn't allow for lies. Portfolios show the truth. Continue to follow what I'm preaching as I do things a lot different, and it's 1 part crypto, 2 parts other. 1 being precious metals, the other cash on hand because you're going to have to be able to use cash to invest in great opportunities when it becomes available, whether that's real estate or such, or being able to buy cheap precious metals when the dollar spikes like it did. Diversification benefits. Adding XRP to a diversified investment portfolio may help reduce overall portfolio risk by providing exposure to an asset class that is not highly correlated with traditional investments like stocks and bonds. So I think those are some great ways, or some great information so that you understand the difference between swing trading and an investment, but also 5 key reasons why I thought you should invest in XRP. And it's at the right price to invest in XRP. That is why so far I've invested over 4,000 tokens of XRP so far on my journey back to 7,200. And I would like you guys to at least understand my philosophy as I've shared it to you much clearer in the last 10 days, especially today, sharing the difference between an investment and a swing trading approach to XRP. If you're buying now, you're not selling it under $1. And even over $1, unless you thought it was going to come back under, there's no reason to ever even consider if it's under $1. Just look at it that way. If it's under $1, why are you selling? Because once it goes over $1, we're all going to kill for these numbers again. And the bottom line is we can't build it all from the exact bottom. We have to start stacking our stacks. DGB just happened to be 90% off, and I started stacking it again. Got 4.2 times the amount I got for 15, what was it? I don't know, 20-something times cheaper. It's insane. And certain ones hit that mark. So just pay attention to what I'm saying, but you've got to watch every update. This is a building lesson And the way I've transformed this in the last 10 days, I really had to do some deep soul searching. I had an epiphany moment because I want everybody to learn and everybody to understand the style. That's why I don't charge for other content. All my content's here free of charge, and if you get something out of it, you can join Tom's Army. I'm not begging, but it is a nice gesture when you join Tom's Army and pay it forward for all the time I put in and all the knowledge I give. That's all I ask. So XRP on the chart, if you're looking to buy it, 41 cents, still fucking cheap. And if it goes down, fantastic. We want it to go down. We want it to go down to buy more. But if we're not taking advantage of the levels and we only have this casino-like mindset, we're always going to be behind. That's why I don't condone futures trading. That's why I don't even give it a second thought. I have a leverage trading group. I just don't participate a lot because there's a time for that, and then there's a time to get your mind right. And there's nothing wrong with leverage trading. It's a fantastic route to go. You understand the market at a 1, 5, 10, 50, 150, 250x, 250 times the speed. And when you spot trade, it's easier. The problem is if you go from futures trading to spot trading and you're going from making 100 or 200% in a couple minutes at times, and then you're sitting on 5 or 6% gain in spot, you're like, well, what the hell is 5%? So then it grows a bad habit in some people. Not everybody. Some people can, just like I bet on FanDuel and I like to bet sportsbook. Some people can't handle it because they lose too much money. I bet $10. And if I win 150, 100 comes off. That's just my mindset. I'm looking for a $10 hit that will turn into a plus 10,000 hit. Sometimes it's plus 1,500. So, you get the picture. So the point is we have to mold ourselves into what we can personally accomplish. There's no reason to do it like the casino-like atmosphere if you can't, if it's not part of your chosen style. So I prefer to do the spot trading, and it's what I've preached since 2021, and it's how we made 400+% in 2021. I have an investment style mindset. That's why I stack silver. Silver stacking episode 4 was yesterday and only got 154 views. I'm not saying that for you to feel sorry for me, but 154 views is worth me doing it. To know 154 people are watching that, even after 4 episodes, it means that the right people are seeing it. I don't get discouraged by the numbers. I get discouraged by the feedback. So if you're hitting that like button, if I know in the comments that you're letting me know what you're doing every step of the way, I can help you. But if you're only here to criticize somebody else who might not know as much as you, we have to look at the community and the greater good. So XRP right now is at a phenomenal price to stack. Phenomenal. So just to finish out here, let's take a quick look at the XRP in the short term. XRP, we're looking at this uptrending resistance line that we're going to try to break real quick. At 425, that's approximately where we're going to look. And it's kind of like an interchanging level, but this is the real point of attack here. We're in this ascending triangle. We got over this 417 or 413 briefly. Now we're trying to break this downtrending resistance at the 417 level. If we break 417, that's when we can possibly come up to this 446 area. That's the old broken bull flag. If we break down, that's when we can come down, and I've got the 3 levels, 382, 371, and 355. But the important part of this update was to understand the rate hike at 25 basis points, understand the fact that we could push into hyperinflation depending on how they approach this, and also to get a better understanding of who I am and what I'm trying to do in this station. Hopefully it found you well, and pay attention to these numbers on XRP. Hashtag be better, do better, and if you want to show me support, in the video description below, you can join me on MEXC, BITGET if you want to trade no spot fees, or you can join Tom's Army, show me the support for $9.99 a month, get the Telegram. It's not necessary. You can get all the information here as well, but it is a way to pay it forward. Hopefully this update tells you exactly what I'm thinking, exactly my strategy, and makes you understand XRP is so cheap right now, but you want it to go sub 20 cents, but you need to buy it. You need to buy it when it's 80% on sale. Not all of your stack. Spend 20% of it when it's 80% off. If you have $10,000, throw $2,000 at it when it's 80% off. And then if it goes to that sub 20 cents, you do what you got to do. But don't leave yourself out in the cold in case the winter, continues going on and you're expecting a nice warm spring, but it continues to keep you an ice cube. Don't leave yourself out there dry in an environment where you should be soaking up what you see. You really should be soaking it up, though. XRP is extremely, extremely cheap.